We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Miami find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Sandy Alcantara gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping in, Andrew Mccutchen. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
7-10.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Temperature at first pitch, there it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hard ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
And in steps Scott Kingery. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Standing in, Bryce Harper, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. 32 now for the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Fouled off. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. Oh, but a poor feed to the pitcher, and they won't get the out at first.
Oh, man, this looked like it was going to be a fantastic play, and then he just blows the throw. Love the effort, but a good throw would have gotten him. Got to make the whole play for it to count.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up JT Realmuto. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Gregorius leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Joyce, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Jordan Balazovic gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Kingery's there, and he'll get in there safely.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball. Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So striding in, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. There's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Here's Matt Joyce now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Coming to the plate now, Harold Ramirez, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 1-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Digging in now, Bryson Stott. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Bryson Stott.
Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Stott is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 24, Roman.
Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Has a look, now the pitch.
1-1.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. A 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Mccutchen. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. At the plate, Scott Kingery, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Joyce. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Phillies lead it 3-1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, J.J. Bleday. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. The catch is made out there by Mccutchen, and that's the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, John Birdie.
Now to the plate, John Birdie. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Drew. And how about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Scooped up. Throw won't get him. The runner from can chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Jorge Alfaro is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
A pause, and the 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Marlins 2. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike the count. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Looked like he might have got squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that's a home run into the top tank. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they open it up to 6-2 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, JT Realmuto. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 24.
Stepping up now, Roman Quinn. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air to left. Joyce is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 31.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jordan Balazovic. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We play 2.5. It's the Phillies 6 and the Marlins 2. At the plate, Matt Joyce.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here comes the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Row. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Standing in now, Harold Ramirez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
In now, J.J. Bleday. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. J.J. Bleday becomes out number 2 this inning. Stepping in now, Sandy Alcantara, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now Mccutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. Back goes Joyce, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew Mccutchen, career number 247, and the lead is now 7-2.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Josh Rader answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So now to the plate, Scott Kingery. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Kingery is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. Still going back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Number 23 for him thus far as they've widened this lead to 8 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. Number 23 for him thus far as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Sterling Sharp gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Bryson Stott. Lifted down the line in left. Joyce coming on. In there, a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box, Roman Quinn pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Ready once again, Jordan Balazovic. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they finally step aside here after clubbing the opposing pitching for 4 home runs en route to 5 total scores. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Phillies on top, 11-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Kingery's there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, John Birdie.
Striding in once again, John Birdie. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
On the move is Harper. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Miami down in order. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew Mccutchen.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And it's fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Scott Kingery. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seem like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As it's grounded sharply to first. Throw gets him 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17.
Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another call.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. In now, Didi Gregorius.
The third baseman, Didi.
Fouled away.
Gregorius.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Right side and right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. Phillies lead this one 13-2. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, Jesus.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jesus Aguilar is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Shoots this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Joyce.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Matt Joyce. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. Gone! A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. Number 13 for him on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
At the plate now, Harold Ramirez.
The right fielder.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet? And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. Philadelphia is on top, 13-3. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto so far 2 for 3 in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
To the plate now, Bryson Stott, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Joyce moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Now at the plate, Roman Quinn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jordan Balazovic. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Nick Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Williams brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 2-1 now. Men on third with 2 down. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Mccutchen. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped up. Aguilar is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll see. Victor Arano is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Victor Arano.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hit to short. He's got it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Francisco Cervelli will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Miguel Rojas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And they remain well behind. Brandon Kinsler enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 20.
Digging in, Scott Kingery. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder,
Bryce Harper will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In his career, Harper has a track record of power hitting at the major league level. Over 250 career home runs. Down and away, ball one. One and two now. And now a pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
This is line to left. Joyce is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But you can forgive him as they still hold an enormous lead. Bottom of the inning now. Into the box now, John Birdie. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball one. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now back, second base.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Slapped hard the opposite way. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Strike one to start the at-bat. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1 left for Miami. And as you can see, all set for the start of the inning. Now in the box, Didi Gregorius. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
1 ball.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Ready with the 1-0. Grounded to third. Scooped up. Over to VR. To Aguilar for the double play. So striding forward now, Bryson Stott. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got on it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
A.J. Pollard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, A.J. Pollard.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit to third. He's got it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just. A.J. Pollard is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement. Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Adam.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Standing in, Matt Joyce. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Morgan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. To short. Reined in. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Number 60, Harrison.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Harrison, just 24 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Harrison swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. Throw gets him 2 down. Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Kingery's there. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair, and they remain well behind. Yimi Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Andrew Mccutchen now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The third baseman, number 4.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
The first baseman, number 17, Bryce Harper.
Stepping in now, Bryce Hoskins, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Hoskins behind the count. 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First offering on its way. Ramirez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ramirez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher.
So digging in now, JT Realmuto. From the stretch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. From the stretch.
1-1.
2 out with the man at first. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 2nd of the game as the blowout continues. Adam Conley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
61, Adam Conley. Now batting, the shortstop.
Into the box, Bryson Stott. High in the air out to center field. Leday is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Phillies lead this one 18-3. Ready now, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Sir Anthony Dominguez, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. First pitch on its way.
Number 15.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Dominguez is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
18-3 tonight. The Phillies claim victory by plating a total of 18 runs. Jordan Balazovic earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Sandy Alcantara was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Bryce Harper blasted 3 home runs and drove in 6, leading Philadelphia to victory over the Marlins, 18-3. As of today, he is leading the National League in home runs. The Mets got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-3. Matt Bowman got his 2nd W of the season, helping the Reds down the Cubs 4-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 8-4. Justin Turner reached base safely 4 times in this one as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 6-0. Garrett Richards earned the 3rd W of his season, helping the Padres get the win over the Giants 6-4. The Blue Jays racked up 11 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-2. The Royals halted their 6-game losing streak as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 4-3. The Angels put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 12-8. The A's finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-5. The win was their 5th straight as a team. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.